Hi guys, Quick Axion here. Off the bat video, no editing or nothing, just me babbling on and talking about Vabble. I will talk about Vabble as well in this video. Price action on Axion at the moment, doing super duper good, up about 30% on the month. I think 19% in 2 days, something like that. Don't quote me on it, I'm just going off the top of my head. Vabble, as always, Vabble's just doing this beastly thing of doing organic growth, in my personal opinion, and it's the chart. I've not really seen many charts like this, where basically it goes up a little bit, down a little bit, and then it goes up a little bit more, and then down a little bit, and then up a little bit more. Organic growth. So we're going about that as well. But what I want to get through at this moment in time is the Axion Stacker NFT. So basically what this is, guys, this is what goes price action in Axion at the moment. So we will be talking about Vabble, by the way, as well, so stay to the end, because there's some bits I want to go on about Vabble as well. But basically the Axion Stacker NFT, so if you purchase one of these and you have, say, a diamond stake or a project Phoenix, one of these NFTs, you can combine them, and then basically I think you get round about a maximum of 10% that then you can go and use that NFT. Don't quote me on this, there's a video tonight, guys, by the way, 7 PM UTC time, I do believe, on the Axion official YouTube channel, so it'll be live stream. Might only be on for about 30 minutes because you know, Metal and the guys, you know, when they host it, they'll get through that. You know, if you've got any questions, ask questions, and then they'll wrap it up because they're super duper busy behind the scenes at the moment. So as you can see, the if you've followed Axion enough, the website slightly changed because now it incorporates the Stacker NFT part here. The Axion, so if you've got liquid Axion, you'd come to stake liquid, and then basically if you've got it in your MetaMask, you'd stake that. And then the accelerator, this has sold out 3 times, you know, the last 3 days sold out. So what this is telling you is the Stacker NFT, that part of it is working, yeah. And me personally, this could also be down to people fed up with these banks. Look, Credit Suisse at the moment, you know, that's being bailed out. I don't know about you guys, but I'm fed up with all these banks being bailed out by the governments and stuff like that, yeah. And they're trying to go after crypto as well, the governments and the SEC and stuff like that. Why don't they just leave us alone, basically, yeah? You know, the banks can do what they want to do, and we do what we want to do, so to speak. Right, so I'm a bit out of breath because I've just took the dog for a walk. So unfit, and it was my birthday the other day, guys, by the way. So and I found out I'm a Pisces, yeah, the same as James, and I believe T Deli's a Pisces as well. So we're meant to be lovable, generous people, yeah, which I do believe that sums me up if you do your horoscopes. But yeah, so let's just go here for a minute. So what I've got to do, I will do this probably off thingy because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So stake liquid, is this right now? Yeah, right. So anyone that's been following me long enough, I don't know, a couple of weeks back this was worth $940. I've not added any more to this YouTube wallet because I want this to be as true to form as I can. But I had a stake that matured. So what happens now, if you've got any stake, if you've got doing what I'm doing, ladder staking, when your stakes mature, in this part here, it will come up like 1, or it'll say 2, 3, depending on how many is matured. You'd click on matured. Then as you can see, I put in a principal of 48 million Axion. Only done it for a month. Now when I've done this is the whole point of ladder staking, dollar cost averaging when prices are low. Look, let's just go back to the chart. So if you bought down here where this line is, and you ladder staked, you accumulated and ladder staked here, yeah, with the price increase of Axion at the moment, look, from here, look, we've had a nice little run up. This is on 4-hour candles, by the way, so this is what you like to see, nice juicy. This is what Axion does, guys, yeah, out of the blue it just does it, yeah. So you forget all this where it's going sideways. This is where you accumulate, this is where you take no notice of the fudsters, this is where you make your money, yeah. Where you lose money is where you listen to the fudsters and you think, oh yeah, I'm not going to invest, and then now you're waiting up to here, yeah, and then you're rushing in now, yeah. So accumulate. Now Axion could come back down to this price point, or you may never see this again, yeah. I don't know, I ain't got a crystal ball, but that's that. So coming back over to here, so as you can see, the principal I had at that time is worth about $330, I believe. Go back through my previous videos because I do show that. So the actual principal now is worth $440. And in that 1 month, at that $330, because that's what it was worth, I earned in 1 month $2.90 in interest. Yeah, so I earned $3 interest on $330 in 1 month, and that's just on one ladder stake. So like basically what I can do with this now is click on actions. I can either withdraw it or I can restake it. Yeah, so we're going to restake it, just do it for another month. Thereabouts 35 days. And then what we're going to do is we're restaking. So what this would do is we'll add it all together. So the 48 million plus the interest. So put your completed stake earnings, principal plus interest, into a new stake in one transaction. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Hit that. Hope I had that mint milestone, did I? Yeah, remint it. YouTube, da-di-da-di-da. Look, 7 cents. Confirm. Now that's that done. Now I'm not going to wait for all this to go through. So basically all I've done is restake that now for 35 days. In 35 days, you know, earn another $3 interest. Yeah, mount that up. So now we go back to the stake. As you can see, look, so it's 48 million 300 in principle now. Yeah, what was it before? 47 was it? Oh dear, where was it? Yeah, look, see, so it was 47 million before, and then I added the interest to that. Yeah, and so it comes over to adds it all together. So now it's 48 million that's staked there, and then we'll just see how this goes on for a month now. Okay. I do have liquid Axion, guys, in other wallets. Yeah, only small amounts. I'll never ever dump on the price. You know, 10 million here, 10 million there. You could, you know, take profit. I do say take profit, but at the same time, you want to stake. You want to do ladder staking. You want to do both. Bit of both. What else here to go on this? Yeah, so let's just go to here. If you want to know in depth, go to Axion Token, aka Superman, Superman's channel. He's gone in depth here. Axion launches stacker NFT bonuses, accelerator sells out in 3 days. So you come out of Discord, click on it here. You know, show Superman some love as well. He does the videos with same as myself with Axion. Yeah, da-di-da. And then if we come down here, Axion bot, I'll just make sure I've got this right. Yes, this is tonight, so it's live in 4 hours roughly. Yeah, 16th of March, which is today. Yep, I've got that right. So it's on the Axion official YouTube channel, 7 p.m. Now this could be 7 p.m. UK time, which it should be. Yeah, which is still UTC time, 7 p.m. UTC time, still the same at the moment, right? So right, while we're on here, let's just go on to Vabble at the moment. Interesting little thing with Vabble. It was a wow in there. I was reading what he was saying earlier, and he absolutely made sense. Now I bet I can't find it now. I'm not going to spend too long on it. And there goes my phone. Right, turn that off. Right, so on here, like this guy here put here, when we're going to get some whales in here, this project is so undervalued. I 100% agree on that. And then so I'm just going to put my phone on pause, so to speak, while I'm recording. Always away, isn't it, guys? Right, that's on buzz now. So as you can see, Andy 301 here. I don't know this guy yet, but he states this: I am a whale at these prices. If you're prepared to risk, say, above 10 grand in investment, then it is easy to do so. We definitely need the beta out, which I do agree on. Yeah, once that comes out, I personally think we're going to see the price move up very quick. Yeah, provided all the boxes tick, and I think this is why James and the team did delay it, to make sure that it's the best experience that we could all have. Right. So when the beta, right, so we need the beta to out to make the price move up dramatically. Yeah. As soon as this happens, becoming a whale will get harder. Now this is the point. I'm not going to read all this. This is the point I'm making with these projects. Yeah. So if you get in down here with Vabble, or if you got in down here, your X's, your accumulation, it's going to be easier for you to become a whale and with less money. rather than waiting for the beta to come out, which is at this point here. I've sort of professionally put a line in there, guys. But so I put here 1st of May. Now the reason why I've done this more on the 1st, 2nd of May is the beta comes out, let's say, end of April. Couple of days for people to play around with it. A couple of YouTubers see it, including myself, and start putting videos out showing the platform. So it's going to take a few days for them, in my personal opinion, to get eyes on it, and then I think we could literally just see it bounce up from here. Yeah, obviously not financial advice, you've got to do your own research on it, but I personally think that anyone that doesn't know what Vabble is, you really need to come and go in depth. I've done plenty of videos so far, and once I get my hands on this little baby here, the platform, and I can go more in depth on it, I will. But basically, Vabble, you can share the video. Yeah, you can co-watch. You can order food like you do, like say with Uber Eats. You're going to be able to stake your token. Personally, I would maybe call it vault the token, the way things are going with staking at the moment. But the good thing with Vabble, why I'm bullish with Vabble, is they've gone down the route of, they've spent a lot of money, guys, on lawyers. In the UK we call them solicitors, in to do with the US law and stuff like that, the US compliant, etc, etc, which is definitely the right road to go down with a platform such as Vabble. Yeah, entertainment platform and stuff like that. Yeah, but you're going to be able to, let's use the word quote unquote stake at the moment. You're able to stake your tokens, but you've got to work for that to earn interest on them tokens. You've actually got to vote. You've actually got to vote in the Vabble Launchpad to whether you want to see a TV program or a film or a video short on the platform or not. So that in itself is going to bring more investors in to be more interactive. At the end of the day, Vabble is an interactive entertainment streaming platform. So I think, maybe some investors out there have just skipped through this and they're not grasping what the actual tokenomics is on this, and for sure, if you go through what Andy has put here, yeah, which I done a video months ago, yeah, if you go back, like, in other words, like, if you believe in this project now is the time to load up, judging by seeing Binance wallets invested heavily into the project. Yeah, now I done a video on this, going through the Binance wallets, what they've got. Now we can't say yes, we can't say no, because at the end of the day, we're investors. I've got no insider knowledge here, guys. Yeah, so don't just buy it on the fact that you might think we'd be going on Binance. Personally speaking, if all the boxes are ticked, there shouldn't be no reason in the future to have such exchanges as Binance available, right? So, but exactly what Andy has put here, yeah? Actually, it's very rare to see Binance wallets invested in micro cap, yeah? Which really, if you know Binance wallets, they normally mid cap upwards, yeah? They don't really go into micro cap projects, yeah? Especially when there isn't anything to actually show at the moment, until beta comes out. So, and as he's put here, and this is probably a good sign, when things are in place, that Binance will put the token on the exchange eventually. Yeah, so I'm not saying yay or nay on this, but for the fact that if you go through and there's Binance wallets there, it shows that it is on their radar, in my personal opinion, and the same as what Andy put there. That organic growth, this, come on, guys, that is so beautiful. And this ain't over like a couple of days. This is from 22nd of December, yeah? 22nd of December that it's done this, up until today, 16th of March. Nearly 3 months, yeah? 3 months of beautiful organic growth, yeah? Axion is just a ball in its own. Yeah, 1 minute you think, well, Axion's just going sideways. What's happening? And all of a sudden, it's just someone fires that gun at the starting line and you play catch up. It's like, oh my God, oh, I'm too late. Oh, it's going up. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. You will probably have, I still think there's a couple of scrupulous wallets in here that, don't want to see Axion price rocket. Yeah. And then you're going to get some of these, and I'm going to call them idiots. Yeah. They'll sell hundreds of millions in one go just to pull the price back down, and I don't know why they do it. Yeah, You know, if it's any gripes or anything like that, or other projects that are invested in, and I don't know. Yeah, I can't do any hearsay on this. All I would like to say is, look, we're all in crypto together, and help each other, you know, in these projects. Do your bit. Yeah, I'm sitting here, you know, recording this video, technically talking to myself, and then I've got to upload it on YouTube for you guys to see, and I'm doing my bit. Yeah. So, but personally speaking, I would not be talking about these two projects if I really didn't think we had a good future with them in the long term, guys. Right. So I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm not going to babble. No more about Vabble. Yeah, I like that one as well now. But have a good weekend coming up, and don't forget Axion Friday tomorrow. It's still on. Whether Andy's hosting it, I'm hosting it, Metal's hosting it. We always put it up at 4 p.m. Even if it's up to 30 minutes, an hour, depends who comes in and you know how many questions are asked and stuff like that. So that's awesome. And don't forget to join all the Twitter spaces and all the social medias and stuff like that with these projects. Well, anyway, as always, be lucky in crypto, and peace out.